Alright, what is happening, boys and girls? Welcome back to another episode. Bit of a change of scenery. I'm actually at my home gym. It's a pretty humble setup, but we've got push today. I'm just a bit short for time at the minute, so I'm just figured I have a little home gym setup, so why not train? I mean, I've got plenty of weight. It's not like I'm going to be not able to push large amounts of weights. So I'll just show you real quick what I've got while I'm warming up on this the cardio bike here. So over there, we've just got a little single cable, and obviously I'm going to upgrade this as I go down the road. I've just had a few more things to do around the house, and the gym's not been the top priority. I got it to a level where I could train with pretty much anything, because all you need is a barbell like that one over there in the squat rack, some weights, some plates over there, and honestly I could train my entire body with just a barbell and some dumbbells. Over there I've got a squat rack. It's like a power cage, so I can bench in that one as well. And over there, I've just got a dip bar and a chin-up bar, flat bench in the middle there. We are going to be doing some benching today, so on that power cage over there, we'll hit some flat bench, some incline bench. And like I said, machines can be more optimal in terms of better ability to put tension on the muscle or hit the target muscle properly. They're designed to work with the muscle more, whereas free weight, you're relying on form a lot. It's not necessarily a bad thing, and it's not about how much you lift. Like, your muscle doesn't know how much you're lifting. Like, it is cool to lift heavy, and I love lifting heavy, don't get me wrong. I lift as heavy as I can, but I never lift heavier than I can because I'm trying to grow a certain muscle. It's not about putting as much load on your whole body as you can. It's about putting as much load as you can on the muscle you're trying to train. The muscle doesn't know that it's lifting 100 kilos or 10 kilos. All it knows is that it's under tension, you know? And you can create a lot of tension with a little amount of weight. It's all relative to how strong you are in each movement. So you don't have to jump straight to big boy weights. So I'm not going to be benching crazy weights today. First of all, it's only the first week of my block, so I'm not going to headline it the first week. I'm actually going to spend today and hone in the form, get everything perfect. I'll video myself for my own reference. And then next week, when I go to beat those reps, I will be able to look at that video and see how I set everything up and look at my form from that week and not have a false sense of progress. If I can figure out how to put a lot of tension on the muscle today, I want to keep that form and get stronger to the point we are lifting crazy weights, but we're still targeting the muscle with crazy weights because we've worked up to it. We know how to keep the tension on the target muscle. And it sounds like such a broken record. People say this shit all the time, and I think because people say it all the time, people have grown numb to it. That's a good way to put it. Just something you hear all the time, you know. It's like, when you're lifting, you need to be able to feel the muscle. You need to be able to feel the muscle. You hear pros say that all the time, but it is true. And I know it sounds like a broken record, but feeling the muscle doesn't mean you have to lift light, but you need to lift light until you can feel that muscle that you're trying to hit and then work up to a higher weight while being able to still feel the muscle, as they say. So this first week is all about making sure we're putting tension in the right places, and just setting some baseline targets for myself to work off of next week. So if I want to train in, which I think I will be training in here for the foreseeable future for now, but next week when I come back to this, I can train properly or train as I want. I don't want 14 weeks to go by and I'm coming to the end of my growth phase and I've just fucked around not training properly because I've tried to chase load too much or got too crazy chasing progressions when your body doesn't care. You should always focus on getting progressions, but your muscles don't care that you didn't progress. It's more about getting to the point of failure. So yes, push for progressions, but still be happy if you push yourself to failure. Sometimes progression happens over a longer period of time. That's okay. Anyway, enough babbling. I'm going to finish warming up here and then we're going to go start warming up for bench press. Incline bench first and then flat bench. Alright, so starting on incline bench, you will notice down here I've got 2 plates stacked up underneath me. They're there because this bench doesn't have a incline raise, so you can't raise the bottom pad up, so I'm just slightly tilting myself back. It's taken away from the height of the incline a little bit too, which is nice. There is something I need to get though. I need to put something back there to stop myself from sliding back because this bench is quite lightweight. You will notice on my form here as well, you'll notice that when I get to the bottom, I'm not touching my chest. That is for powerlifting, that's great. You want to come down to your chest, that's the rules. But for bodybuilding, like when we're trying to just maximize, we've just discussed maximizing tension, you don't want to, overdo the range of motion and take yourself out of an optimal position to be pressing in. Like if I went any deeper, it's just like putting my joints in an uncomfortable position and just taking the tension off the chest. Like it's too much. You don't need that, you know what I mean? So I just come down to, I feel the stretch on the chest. Like I wouldn't overdo it on dumbbells, so why would I overdo it on barbell? Right there, see that? Joints are stacked nicely. If I was to go down like that, yes, it does look okay and it doesn't look like it's hard to do. Head down. That's one of my worst things that I do. Lift my head up when I'm pressing. And I'm by no means a strong presser, guys. This is just something that I had to learn, trying to improve my own chest. Right, working set number 1 is about to commence. So we're just gonna see what rep range we fall in. I don't really set rep ranges anymore. I just kind of know where I want to aim for. So we'll go for 8 to 12 here. If we get more than 12, we'll get more than 12. But it's 2 plates, incline. Let's get it. Shouldn't have gone for that last one, but you don't know unless you try. I could tell as soon as I lowered it. All right, we're gonna do some flat barbell bench now. Right, working set time. Session's taking longer than normal because I'm setting fresh numbers and figuring out forms and setup. And one thing that is a downfall about training at a home gym is the amount of setup required. Because most things are free weight in my gym, until I get machines. Yeah, it's just a lot of setting up. But I love it, it's convenient, I'm close to home, things like that. Kitchen's just there if I want to start cooking dinner before I finish. Let's just get after it. Same weight as incline. So close. Right, so now we're doing dips. We've done incline bench, which would be incline, so that'd be your upper fibers. Arms coming across like this, upwards, hitting those fibers, traveling this way. Flat, sort of even flat press, you know, sort of evenly distributed all over the body. Now we're gonna hit a dip, which is gonna be a bit of triceps, but it's also gonna be those lower pec fibers that travel down this way, because obviously your fibers fan out like this, right? They're attaching on your humerus here, and it's sort of like a fan muscle, right? It fans out. So we've hit the incline, we've hit the flat press for sort of an even distribution, and now we're hitting those lower fibers with the dips, coming down across like this, boom. Gonna do it with a weight belt. Gonna do some weighted ones first and then some body weight ones afterwards. All right, we're going with 20 kilos attached first. One thing I will say about the weight belt, I was trying to stand on here, see if you can see my hips. Can't really see it because it's being blocked, but you want the chain as short as possible. Obviously you don't want it fucking being annoying around your balls and that, but you don't want the weight swinging around underneath you, pulling you in and out of position. So you just want to keep it as close to you as possible. All right, let's get into it. Jesus. Pretty happy with that set. That was clean. I like that. If you're wondering why I'm shirtless, by the way, it's Australian summer right now. It's not even summer yet, actually. It's the end of spring. So, in this garage, I've got no aircon ducts. It's fucking hot. I check this out. Call me a bro. Got the fucking old school bodybuilding motivation 1 hour clips playing. Look at that, Jay Cutler. Absolutely killing the game. It's crazy, he's like younger than me there. Fucking look at the sides of him. Gotta up the dose. Right, now we're gonna hit some laterals for the side delts. I'm gonna go for about 3 sets here. Probably, I'm gonna start on decently lightweight, focus on getting that good contraction, getting it feeling good, and then build up from there. One of my goals this off season has been to grow my delts mainly, so delts, lats, just the whole upper body. Like I was 10 kilos under cap, so I've got 10 kilos to work with, and I think, I don't know if the camera shows it, but you'll see on my stage photos, and I'm sure if you've been following me, you've seen some of my stage photos, but my legs are a strong part for me. So for me, this off season's all about growing the upper. So the legs are just on maintenance volume for now, which is probably like 1 or 2 working sets per exercise on leg day. Only 1 leg day per week. I'm hitting 2 push days, 2 pull days, and I'll be ramping the volume up on those days and just maintaining the volume on leg day. Some skull crushers now for the triceps, and we'll call that 40 kilos, 20 bars, probably like 2.5. Right, gents, this is the final exercise of the workout. It's like a crossbody tricep extension. I'm gonna kneel for this one because it just works better for this cable. So what I'm gonna do is just turn my body sideways rather than being front on. It just creates a better path for the tricep. And what you want is you want this tricep, this cable here, when you're at the bottom, so it's like in line with my arm. The arm angle is the same as the cable. It passes through it. That's what you want in the finishing point. Come across the body, extend to. That is the end of this video. A couple of days later now. Just didn't film an outro, so this is me filming said outro. Let me know what you guys want to see next. If you want to see more training, if you want to see more educational videos, like how to structure your training split, all these kinds of things, let me know what you want to see. Give me some ideas. If you want more training, let me know of that. But apart from that, make sure you guys subscribe, follow along, like this video, and I'll see you in the next one.